meet up with my son and give him a few dollars so he can get something to eat. He's living on the streets. He doesn't have a place to go at this point. He's schizophrenic. He can't return to my town because the cops out there treat mental illness as a crime. They just want to keep the streets cleaned up.
This winter hit record levels, according to the Wall Street Journal. Highest levels since the Great Depression, over 60,000 men, women, and children in the city shelters.
Modern homelessness began in the early 80s. There was a movement to deinstitutionalize people who were in mental institutions.
At the age of 8 years old, I was molested by a family member. Yeah, I was sleeping in the parks. I was sleeping in the staircases.
These teenagers and young adults have been through a lot. Almost 40% of them are survivors of child abuse and neglect.
I went through the shelter systems here in New York. They're horrible. I wouldn't advise anyone to go through them.
I was in the mortgage industry. The first day that I was homeless, I couldn't believe that had happened.
I had spent a good portion of my adult life, 16 years in prison, and on the streets as a homeless adult. I spent much of my time as a child homeless as well.
What was it like being homeless and being on the street?